さすがだな。探偵権限がないにもかかわらず、うまく場を支配しているぜ。
Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. Now, last time, to recap, I got up. Why do I have to my ears? I have to scratch my ears. Man, I don't know why. My ears just started being tingly. Alright, welcome back to more Umineko when they cry. Last time, we started off with epic Erika and the witches in general trolling. That was probably the most fun witch trolling moment, I think, in the, I don't know if individual level so far, I don't know. I had so much fun with that trolling moment. Typically, when the witch is trolling Umineko, I'm just there thinking, okay, But that one I genuinely enjoyed. I was giggling with them all the way. That was very fun. I don't know. The way that was done was well executed, in my opinion. Anyway, we move on. Erika got her deductive seals, and we move on to the love trial. We're going to the second trial now, second Twilight, and back to the human world, or the actual Rokkenjima. People are now being split up into separate rooms. So let's keep it moving. Yeah, my ears still scratching my ears. Maybe because I went swimming yesterday. I mean, at this point it is yesterday. I'm recording this late. But yeah, nah. I wonder. I was thinking, I went swimming, right? I wonder if Beato would go swimming too. You know what I mean? Has Beato ever went to swimming? That's a random question, isn't it? Maybe Batter would go swimming. Batter is probably someone that's good at swimming. Maybe Batter would drag Beato with him to swim. Instead of arriving on a white horse or whatever, Batter can friggin' swim with her, bro. Just take a dive, bro. Wait a minute. You live on an island, right? You got water all around you. Just take a dive somewhere, bro. Do the friggin' probably somewhere a place to dive from the place where Nazi let quote unquote the baby fall 19 years ago. Probably around there is probably a place to dive, great diving spot, jump 10 meters or whatever, dive to the water, jump 10 meters. That's rough, bro. I'm scared of jumping 3 meters. I dove 3 meters when I went swimming, right? I was 3 meters. 10 meters is crazy. I do not have the courage to jump 10 meters down to the water. I could do at most 5 meters. Right? 3 meters is already hella scary. I see people doing 10 meters, I'm like, you're crazy, bro. Dude, those 3 meters, when I'm jumping from those 3 meters, they feel like an eternity. And even when I land in the water, I'm like... So, yeah, okay, but yeah, I wonder if Beato would be willing to dive like that too, you know what I mean? Maybe Batter and Beato could take swimming lessons, take a dive. I know there's a whole typhoon going on right now, but who cares about the typhoon? Go take a dive. Swim back to Nijima. Escape the murders. Just swim back. Okay, anyway, let's keep reading.
冷静を書いた男など感情むき出しの犬と同じです。適切に扱えば簡単にコントロール可能です。
One of the benefits of the detective's authority was being able to take charge of the situation. This ability was the reason that Erika had been able to order a large number of adults around the well, in spite of being both an uninvited guest and a young girl. However, she didn't have that power this time. So, Erika had taken charge by making a good use of her natural conversation skills and techniques for controlling the men.
探偵権限も魔法と同じだな。できないことはやれないってわけだ。エリカにそれだけの力があったから認められていたというわけだ。
Ooh, fair. That's fair. That's okay. Yeah. I like that. But I like that because, right, for something to work as magic, you gotta be capable of doing that yourself too. Which means, does that mean that for George to be able to kill Eva in the magic realm, he has to be really capable of doing that in real life? So that means George really does have the resolve to kill his mother. While yes, he hasn't actually killed his mother in real time, right, in real, at that point in time, he had the resolve to do it. Because if George didn't have the resolve to do it, even if he's only keep killing a piece of her, right, that's not the real her, he still had that's the same as having the resolve to kill the real her. If George didn't have the resolve to kill the real her, he wouldn't have been capable of doing that. That's what this magic thing means. So Erika, that detective authority thing, I'm not as angry about it than really. I'm not as, I mean, I've never been angry about it, but I have no issues about it now. Knowing that Erika has the natural talent to do that anyway, I didn't mind her using it in episode 5. Because that made for some really funny scenes where she just goes, I'm the detective, you'll listen to me. So... Right, so to use that magic you have to be capable of doing it to begin with, right? So, Jessica killing Kirie, she would need to be capable of doing that. Batter killing himself, that's another one. Batter would need the resolve to kill himself there. Right? That's a big one actually. So Batter was willing to kill himself for the sake of trying to get Chick Beato back. Or the real Beato back from Chick Beato. Interesting.
そうだ。むしろ人知れぬ努力を隠せるやつこそが魔女と呼べるんだろうさ。
The absolute nature of the detective's authority could even act as magic. However, it didn't seem as though Eric had done nothing to earn that convenient power. I probably needed to accept it. Even when she isn't given any special powers by the witch she serves, she's very competent on her own. You know, she's competent. She's not like you, Batman. You're incompetent. She's competent though. In red.
しかしエリカ、どうして2部屋に分けた?
But just because she's competent doesn't mean she'll arrive at the answer. Because it takes more than competence to arrive at the answer. It takes love. Because without love it cannot be seen. That's the quote of the visual novel, yo.
てっきり一部屋に全員を集めるとばかり思っていたぜ。
探偵権限があればそうしました。これは自由捜査権を確保するための一手です。
ああ、そういうことか。なるほど。やるな。
Since Erica was being protected as a guest, it was hard for her to move about freely. In truth, she wanted to take some time to reinvestigate these crime scenes at her leisure, without being interrupted by anyone. She had already inspected the scenes once as she ran through the mansion, but that probably wasn't perfect. However, they wouldn't have let a guest into the crime scenes, so that had been her only option back then. She wanted some time to herself and freedom to investigate more, in part so that she could check the locked rooms and causes of death more closely. Yeah.
それが2部屋に分かれて籠城するのとどう関係があるのでしょう。
そこは奴が口車でうまいことやるのさ。見てな。
ええ、そのためだけに2部屋に分けたのですから。
Is it really such a good idea for Bata to know exactly what you're planning though, Erika? Or what it seems like you're planning? The cousin's room was filled with a quiet tension, unless you have a plan to even one-up Bata at that point. This room had 6 people, yes. Cross, Jessica and Rudolph, Kanon, Gora and Genji. And then the most suspicious ones, the male servants Genji, Kanon and Gora, who had been forced to hole up in here. Jessica leaned against Cross's shoulder, wrapped up in a blanket. She was drowsy, but apparently couldn't get to sleep. It was no surprise. In this bizarre situation, it would probably take a lot longer before she could accept her mother's death. So they told her, makes sense. I mean, they have to tell her at this point to explain why they're doing this to begin with, why they're holding up here, and why they have guns on them. Kanon thought that this was the sort of time he should stay by Jessica's side, but that looked like it would be hard to do in front of Rudolph's intimidating glare. Oh yeah, not just Rudolph, but Cross too. Yeah. You think Cross suspecting you being a culprit, which you are, to be fair, Kanon. You are the culprit. You think he'd let you get anywhere near Jessica? As if. said by Zigbar, as if. Rudolph stayed completely silent, but his inner emotions showed clearly in his eyes. So, without even asking, Genji, Kanon, and Gora all understood that they were under suspicion. Sometimes Gora would ask if he could help in an attempt to correct this misunderstanding, but that seemed to have the opposite effect. The only good option available to him was to stay quiet so that he didn't aggravate Rudolph and sit still at the end of the sofa. In the next room over, there were also 6 people. Wow, what a coincidence. Shannon is also in this room and in the cousin's room. Wow! I say Kanon, well, they're the same person. That's cap. One of them is in this room and the other doesn't exist in the other room. The narration is lying to us. That's what's going on right now. The next room over, there were also 6 people. Erika, Hideyoshi, George, Shannon, and Andre Kumasawa. The format of the room and the suffocating atmosphere were the same as the cousin's room, but even so, it was relatively calm there. Ooh, Mighty Darkness. Ooh. This is an OST. I mean, it is obviously an OST, but it's a soothing OST. At least George gets to hang around with Shannon. George sat holding Shannon, who was hanging her head despondently the whole time. Are you sure you wanna hold the culprit, George? I mean, I guess she is the one that you gave your engagement ring to. You probably shouldn't be, even if she's a murderer, you probably shouldn't be straight up scared of, the girl you're trying to engage, right? Okay. Kuma-san and Nandra sat nervously as they listened to Hideyoshi explain the situation.
敵が何人いるかもわからんのや。しかし、わしらにはこうして銃がある。もちろん撃ったこともあるで。
I've shot one before, so you could die, huh?
ハワイ射撃センターとちゃうで。わしな、もう時効だから白状するが、進駐軍のピストルをぶっ放して単価を切ったこともあるんやで。当時の闇市は外国人ヤクザが牛耳っとってな。
You might be saying too much there, Hideyoshi. He probably wanted to make everyone feel secure by convincing them that he could be relied upon. Hideyoshi went into one of his old stories that everyone had heard many times, and that had gotten more extravagant each time they heard it. It didn't make them any more confident in Hideyoshi's abilities, but it did seem to calm things down a little by bringing in a sense of normality.
どうしてこんな事件が。明日船が来られればいいのですが。
明日は難しいでしょうが、二晩の長丁場になりそうだ。とにかくこういう時はしっかり睡眠をとりましょ
う。この状況ですやすや眠れるほど僕の
ジョージ様。
I thought he had done talking. My bad. He was done. The pain and anger of losing his mother quietly tormented George. Sleepiness probably wouldn't be coming for him for a while. I mean, you killed your mother though, so... You killed your mother and now you're sad that she's dead. Great job, mate. Erika suddenly clapped her hands as though she had just remembered something. Then whispered in Hideyoshi's ear, interrupting the old story, which she had grown very engrossed with.
すみません。ちょっといとこ部屋へ行ってきます。
ほほ？
ちょっとどうしても向こうの使用人の方たちに確認したいことがありまして。
Did you put a seal there, or on this room? Did you put a seal on any of the rooms? What did you do, Erika? Just going to check the cousins. Going to the cousins' room for a second. There's one little thing I just need to check on with the servants over there. Okay.
なんや、電話ではあかんのか。
Nah, it has to be the seals, right?
部屋番号をダイヤルするだけやで。
ほら、お忘れですか？電話、どうも犯人に壊されてるみたいですし。
But that's just externally, no? Internally they should work. At least in episode 4 they did. So it should work internally, or is that also off limits?
なんや、ひょっとして彼らの証言に何か矛盾でも気づいたっちゅうか。
Eric had created a strong impression with her detective-like behavior up to this point. So, Hideyoshi immediately assumed that this was something vital to do with the crime.
簡単な確認ですが、ひょっとすると大きなほころびを出すかもしれません。ちょっと行ってきます。誰も部屋から出さないでください。
Be quick about it, please don't let anyone leave this room. Okay.
隣の部屋とはいえ一人は不用心やで。誰か男を連れてった方がええんとちゃうか。
It's fine. Delano, Gertrude, and Cornelia will be with her. She'll be fine.
使用人たちも南條さんも完全には信用できません。秀吉さんはこの部屋の責任者。ジョージさんも秀吉さんをサポートできる優秀な男手です。誰も避けません。大丈夫です。探偵は襲われないって決まってますから。
Eric had already worked hard to look like a sharp, clear-headed person. Hideyoshi relaxed and agreed, thinking that it was just next door and wouldn't be a problem.
小1時間ほどで、いや、あまりうろちょろするのも不用心ですね。朝まで隣にいます。明るくなってから戻ってくる方がいいですよね。
I'll stay over there until morning. It'll be better if I wait until it gets light before I come back.
その通りや。気をつけてな。
Okay. I see what Eric is gonna do now.
お隣の部屋に行くだけなのに。
Yeah.
この部屋、よろしくお願いします。
Okay.
誰も外へ出さないでください。
Okay.
この部屋を出るあらゆる理由がないよう、あらゆるものを運び込んだのですから。
We already brought everything we might need into this room to ensure that there's no reason to leave. Okay. So what Eric is gonna do? She's gonna walk out this room. She's gonna seal this room. She's gonna seal the other room. She's gonna go to the mansion. She's gonna check all the different rooms and all the bodies and investigate. And I bet she's retroactively sealed one of the rooms in the mansion already because she had that option. And at least I think it's probably going to be Battler's room, because Battler's the main character. And she's going to find that seal, something happened to the seal. Maybe she's going to find that the seal is broken. And she's going to say it doesn't make sense that the seal is broken because everyone's supposed to be holed up in these two rooms. That's my prediction right now. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's exactly going to happen, but we'll see. Food, drinks, blankets, meat, medicine, towels, tissue paper, everything. The women also had their cosmetic pouches. That's good. They could spend 48 hours without being short of any physical goods.
わかっとる。この部屋におるんは身を守るためだけやない。ひょっとしたらおるかもしれない犯人を見張る意味もあるの。
Among Us? Da 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 da.
よくわかっとる。
グッドです。
グッド。
ではどうかよろしくお願いします。
Goodbye。
エリカちゃん、どこへ？表には誰も出ない約束だよ。
ああ、エリカちゃんはちょいと特別な用事を思い出してな。隣へ行く。大丈夫、平気や。
Hideyoshi suspected that Chano might be one of the culprits. Well, what about his son's engagement though? Since he also knew that Chano and George had a special relationship, he apparently thought it would be prudent to mislead George about Erica's actions and motives. Hideyoshi slowly opened the door and checked both ways down the corridor, his gun raised.
大丈夫。誰もおらんで。
ここまでで結構です。あなたが部屋を出ると同時にシャノンさんが豹変してジョージさんを人質に取らないとも限りませんよ。今こうして彼らに背中を向けているのさえ少々不用心です。
And she actually might, you know, because she is the culprit. By the way, since Erica has witnessed Shannon now, and she can confirm Shannon's presence. That means Shannon exists in the next room over, which means Kanon doesn't exist right now. Kanon in the cousin's room doesn't exist. It's only Genji and Korra. I'm convinced. Because that's if my theory was to work, that's the only way that could happen.
せやな。じゃあ用心するんやで。後でわしにも話を聞かせてや。
はい。それでは。
さよなら。What? What? Core? Wait, I'm raising my volume. This is Jammer. Core? I never thought I'd hear this OST ever again. How many episodes? We haven't heard this since episode 2. Yo, I don't care. But I don't care what's going on with the story. We're gonna listen to this. Oh, it's such a bad. Why did they stop using this? They started spamming Dead of the Grave, and they never used this again, even though this is a banger. Pushing Hideyoshi back inside, Erika closed the door. Now we're gonna listen to this OST. Skip forward if you're not based like me. All right. Oh, it's a banger, yo. Oh man, this just takes me back to episode 1, episode 2, back a year ago when I first started reading. Just takes me back to Battler and Kirie flipping the chessboard and Battler theorizing, and then episode 2 Beto shows up and she introduces the concept of red truth. We've heard the OST one time now, it's done, we can repeat it, but Beto came in, introduced the red truths in episode 2, and then Battler started theorizing using this OST sometimes in episode 2, and you hear this, and Battler would make the most ridiculous theories. How did the murders happen? The chapel, And then stopped using this because they switched it for Dead of the Grave, which is a banger. But I miss Core. I am so glad. I hope this isn't the last time they play this OST. Please. This is a banger, okay? Keep playing this, alright? When we move on to episode 7 and 8, please tell me this. I mean, just in case this is the last time they play this OST, I'm gonna engrave it to my soul because this we can't forget about Core. This is the first OST that I really loved at the start of the visual novel, so. Ah, I love it, okay. But yeah, Dead of the Grave is good, don't get me wrong. We haven't heard Dead of the Grave in a while, to be fair. I don't think we've heard it since episode 4. Did Dead of the Grave ever play in episode 5? Probably maybe at some point when Battler was... Maybe when Battler was fighting Erika in the study regarding Kinzo. That might be the last time we heard Dead of the Grave. Maybe not. I don't remember the last time I heard Dead of the Grave. Anyway. I've decreased my volume now because I had to increase it to hear Korn, but I don't need to anymore. Alright. We can keep reading now. I just had to listen to a banger, okay? It was a banger. Here we go. She then waited for the sound of the lock on the inside, and her smiling eyes would slowly open wide. Yup. Now it's time to use her seals. Her expression had become ruthless and intelligent. With this, Erika had managed to obtain a period of several hours, during which all the suspects were sealed up and she alone was free. Yeah. Oh, you don't deserve that.
ここで登場人物全員の所在確認をさせてください。復唱要求です。
Petition requested, okay?
無論、これにも答える義務はねえぜ。
Okay.
その場合は私が見てない間に部屋を抜け出し、その人物が今後起こるだろう不思議な事件の実行者だと主張しきるだけです。不可能犯罪を見せたいならまずは所在確認に応じるべきです。
いいだろう。一応は聞いてやるぜ。言ってみろ。
Now the wording here, I'm going to be careful with the wording, because my theory, this wording can make or break my theory, right? Kanon and Shannon are the same person. If she's going to say Kanon is in the guest room in red, and then if she's going to say Shannon is in the next room over in red, we'll see. Well, backer, we'll see. We're gonna watch out for the wording of this. Here we go.
いとこ部屋に対し隣の籠城部屋をこれより隣部屋と呼称します。
Okay, the next room over. Okay, yeah.
よろしいですね。
Yeah, it works. The adjacent room. Okay, I get it. Okay, fine, let's go.
わかりやすいな。了解した。
Dude, Core's still playing here and Battler's talking. It feels like we're back to episode 1, except Battler's the game master. Episode 2.
それで
1 and 2. Flip the chessboard, alright? Flip the chessboard. Man. Oh man, now, thinking back. It's crazy how important flipping the chessboard was. Learning that flipping the chessboard. Learning that theory. I feel like if I was better to understand it back then, man, things could have changed. I kinda just tried to take it, flip the chessboard, and I didn't really think about the love of it. I only really thought about the how did the culprit do it sort of way.
今からする所在確認は生死を問いません。
Well, actually, I wouldn't say I wasn't concerned with love of it, because I was concerned with the motivations of it, but I wasn't concerned about the way Beato had seen things. I can't really explain it properly, but yeah. Well, I was, but not. I don't know. I got so angry at her that I kind of just lost it a bit for a while there.
体の所在と考えてください。
When I check the characters' locations as I am about to, I am not concerned with whether they are alive or dead. Think of it as the location of their body, okay?
そしてもちろん現時点でのことです。
Mm-hmm.
では参ります。
Okay. Okay? Okay.
第1の番の犠牲者6人の所在は発見場所の通りである。
Okay.
夏日は自室、エヴァは貴賓室、キリエはクラウスの書斎、ローザとマリアは客間で、あんたは客室。
Currently. Okay. Oh! A knowledge or no? Battler?
まさかこの時点でもうこの程度のことも復唱拒否ですか？
いいぜ。それを認める。
Okay. He hesitated a little there though. Okay, Battler. Okay. First off, it was acknowledged that the victims' locations were the same as the rooms that had been shown by the witch side's illusion. Yeah.
グッ
Good.
続けます。隣部屋に所在するのは秀吉、
Okay.
ジョージ、シャノン、熊沢、南條である。
Hideyoshi, George, Shannon, Kumasawa, and Nanjo. Okay, Shannon. So we know Shannon's the real person at this point. She's the real owner of the body right now. In the next room over. So, okay. Our next room over. Okay. Is she going to acknowledge that in red?
認める。
Acknowledge. All right. The next statement. Here we go. This could either confirm my theory or confirm my theory. It could support my theory, or it could absolutely shatter it to pieces. Holy crap! If I would have to go back to square one, but nah, I already hear things. Just in case they're not the same person, we still have other foundations to live up to, to go out from. But here we go. This next fact truth means everything. Kanon was in the cousin's room. That's all I need in red, and that completely debunks my theory. Here we go. The people in the room Erica just left had been specified. Okay, specify the people in the other room. Go on. It was the role of the human side to check every one of these seemingly obvious little details. Yep.
グッ
Good though, okay?
と続けます。
Okay? Specify. The visual novel literally just said to specify these little details. Specify.
いとこ部屋に所在するの
Oh
その以外
no!
の全員である。
Oh no! And Core stopped playing. Core was so disappointing in you. No, 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 Erika, Furudo! Oh, Furudo, Erika, what are you doing? Specify! Everyone else? Are you freaking serious? The visual novel is like... Bro, at this point, it has to be. Has to be it. Everyone else? Okay. Why not specify that Kano's in that room, huh? Why not? Of course Batter's gonna acknowledge this, watch. And then of course stop playing. Acknowledge it, Batter. Acknowledge it. The word everyone drew a slight reaction from Batter. I mean... What? Play Core again, man. I missed that OST already. I bet that's never gonna play again, but okay, fine. The word everyone drew a slight reaction from Batter. Yeah, I wonder why. Batter. Because Batter has to think, oh wait a minute. Kano's not in next room over, but Kano's technically not a part of everyone. So yeah, everyone, yeah. He should acknowledge it. It doesn't go against the right truth to acknowledge it. Go on. The intuition he had built up from all his previous games told him not to answer this one instantly, okay? Yeah, or... okay.
拒否する。
Oh, he declines. Okay. But even then, even if he acknowledged it, it doesn't matter, right? Because Kano doesn't count in that everyone else statement.
それを認めるっていうと、金蔵の遺体もいとこ部屋の中にあるって論法になっちまうからな。
Okay, but then how would that work for Kanon? And Shannon, how would that work? Shannon is in the... Okay, if... Because Erika said in red, Shannon is in the room next over, in the room... Yeah, in the next room over, right? In red. If you then say... Let's say Kinzo was in the cousin's room. If Erika then says everyone else... If Erika then says everyone else is in the cousin's room... Shannon is in... Okay. Shannon is in the next room over. Everyone else is in the... cousin's room. But she's talking about the corpses dead or alive. Kano's corpse, dead or alive, is literally not in the cousin's room. So Batter... Kinzo's the only one he has to specify. Without Kinzo, there's no reason for Batter to decline here.
失礼。金蔵はすでに存在しないことが確定していますから、全員という言葉からは抜いて考えてください。
You're so foolish, Erika. You are so foolish.
なぜいとこ部屋だけ全員という言い方をする？
Yeah, why? Why not specify the people?
クラウス以下6人の名前を個別に挙げて所在確認をすればいいの。
Yeah?
なぜそんなアバウトな言い方？
Why is she being so vague? She could go Cross, Rudolph, Kanon, Genji, Goda, and Jessica, right? Jessica's in there too. Why is she not specifying?
6人の名前をいちいち読み上げるのが面倒くさい。
That's so dumb. That is so dumb. That is hella... I'm sorry, y'all. I do not like this. I really don't like this.
それとも何か？全員という言葉だと何か問題のあるトリックでも
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. That is BS. I don't like this. Okay. I don't like this because now I don't like this way of avoiding hinting too much that Kana and Shannon are the same person. Come on, bro. I really don't like this. This is so plot. It's such a plot thing to do. Come on. Erika's the great detective. Why wouldn't she specify that? I don't like the way... Nah, I'm talking realistically. Erika would not... Erika's not so arrogant. She would make sure to check that. I don't like this. As in, I'm talking about from a story writing perspective. It makes sense that you don't want to reveal the truth to the reader. I get that, because at this point, I gotta be correct at this point. Because even if I'm wrong about my theory, somewhat, Kanon's corpse disappearing every episode, that is no coincidence. That is absolutely no coincidence. The fact that Eric is not specifying Kanon's corpse here, you know something's iffy. You know something's off. But still, I don't like how this is going to the detriment of Erika's character. Y'all are gonna have to really do a good job of explaining this to me, because I don't like how Erika's not specifying it. I mean, yes, it favors my theory. Yes, I have to watch out for confirmation bias. I know. Confirmation bias is a thing. I know. And yes, it favors my theory, right? It does, you know, point to my theory being correct. However, I really don't like how it's destroying Erika's detective character here. Because what do you mean? Does it cause that problem with some trick of yours? It causes a problem with you not being a proper detective. Read out all the names, please! Erika! Please! Because then you get closer to the truth. Why won't you do that? I don't like this. I really don't like this. This is one of the worst things that has happened with Erika so far. I actually don't like this. So I hope you guys... I hope you guys can explain this to me. Maybe you guys can explain it to me in a way that I'll be satisfied. Because right now I'm against this. Erika the Great Detective loses because she would be too much of a pain to read out all the names. It feels so convenient to have that be the way everyone gets tricked into. Well, Kanon and Shan are the same person. I don't like that. Alright, we'll keep reading though. What do you think, Batter, huh? If Batter had been told to repeat Cross, Rudolph, Jessica, Genji, Gora, and Kanon this consume, he would have declined, right? He probably would have responded with a red without thinking too much about it. Well, would he? I'm not sure he would have responded with the red. I'm not sure he would have! Yes, normally Erika would have mentioned the name of each person inside and had him repeat it precisely. Butler hesitated to repeat, feeling some kind of unease because of the use of the word everyone. I don't know about that one. Wait a minute. Yeah, excluding Kinzo and you, there should be 16 people on this island, according to my theory.
6人が殺されて屋敷に横たわり、隣部屋に5人がいる。となれば、残る6人はいとこ部屋にいる。
It means there's 70 people on this island. 6 were killed, 5 in the next room over, that has 6 remaining, yeah?
これが正常な考えでしょ?
Just with the wrong way of thinking things. Okay, Erika, why are you not specifying? Why are you saying everyone? Specify. Right? You're thinking 17 people on the island. Why are you not thinking there's 16? 6 were killed, 5 in the next room over, which means 5 are remaining. Why are you thinking that 2 people can't be the same person and you don't even realize it? Please.
しかし、17人いる島だから、6を引いて5を引いてさらに6を引けば、ちょうど0になって、所在不明の人間は0になるという思い込みは大変危険です。
It is even dangerous to assume that because there are 70 people on the island, if you subtract 6, then 5, then 6 again, that means we're left with 0 humans whose location has not been checked? The hell are you talking about?
バトラさんもこの辺の名前と人数のトリックで第3のゲームの南條殺しで散々苦しめられたはずです。
Wait, what are you talking about? However, it is extremely dangerous to assume that because there are 70 people on the island, if you subtract 6, then 5 and 6 again, that means we're left with 0 humans whose location has not been checked? What? How are you going to explain your own incompetence with something like that? I don't even understand what you're arguing here. I'm sure that this sort of trick involving names and numbers of people caused a lot of trouble, not just learning the third game. I thought what caused trouble with not just murder in the third game was that wait, let me check the retros for the third game one more time. I've written them down. So, Umineko notes. Holy crap, episode 5 had a lot of red truths. Holy moly. Alright, that's episode 5. Episode 4. Episode 4 did not have a lot of red shoots. Episode 5 was filled with red shoots. I wrote a friggin' book on that. Alright, episode 3. Here we go. Here we go. The 6 rooms. The six locked rooms, closed rooms form one massive closed room with the keys shut inside. Okay. Furthermore, all of the doors and windows in, okay, whatever. 6 people. Kenzo, Genji, Shannon, Kanon, Gora, and Kimosawa are dead. Right! But he didn't specify when they died. But by the time she said that they... Because when you say that someone is dead, right? That would mean that during that point in time that you said it, they're dead. So even if you didn't specify the point in time, it can be that they died at some point in the future. Right? I'm not really sure when that red truth was used, but I'm pretty sure this red truth would have been used during around the end of the game, right? So I think what got Battle in the third game was that he didn't assume that one of the 6 people that died didn't actually die at the time that we thought that they died, but they died later on, and they were alive by the time that Nanjo had been murdered, right? Because we're checking. Battle is alive, Eva's alive, Jessica's alive, everyone else is dead. So the culprit killed Nanjo. Battle's alive, Eva's alive, Jessica's alive, and Kinzo's dead, Nanjo's dead. Let me think. So yeah, the culprit then had to kill Nanjo, then kill themselves. Okay. Yeah. So I thought that was what got Battle in the third game. Is that he was unaware of that the culprit was still alive by the time of killing Nanjo, and then died after that. Died between the killing of Nanjo and the whole red truth onslaught given by Eva Tiche. So I still understand Erika's point here though. It is extremely dangerous to assume that because there are 17 people on the island, if you subtract 6 who died, then 5 who are in one room and 6 in the other room, we're left with 0 humans whose location has not been checked. I mean, there's also the chance that the first 6 are still alive, right? Is there any red truth confirming that they really died? Let's see. Let's see. They're all locked rooms. The locked room, yep. At the time of the breaking of the locked rooms, none existed within the rooms except the victims. Acknowledged. No murder was convicted after the breaking of the locked rooms. I declined. Battle declined that one. Because obviously murder is still gonna happen. After the breaking of the locked rooms, the only ones who entered the room, okay. Okay, the victims did not die by any other method than homicide. Okay, Battle did not confirm the time period of when they died, other than the fact that they died. So, but they have to be dead by now, right? Because they can't die in the future. So they have to be dead by the time Battle had said that, right? So, I know I said I was gonna focus much on the theory part of this visual, on the locked rooms part of this episode, but this does involve my theory directly. So I have to understand what Erika's talking about here. It is extremely dangerous to assume that because there are 17 people on this island, if you subtract 6, then 5, then 6 again, that means we're left with 0 humans whose location has not been checked. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? I've read that sentence 4 times now, and I don't think I still know what Erika's point is. I'm pretty sure that this sort of trick involving names and numbers of people caused you a lot of trouble with Nanjo's murder in the third game. And that's why you're saying everyone, because that means there are people who could be unchecked. But it's also your downfall, Erika. The fact that you're not checking every single person is also your downfall, because you're unaware there could be... Erika, you're getting tricked because you're unaware there could be less people than 17 on the island. Let's keep... Right! Because in episode 3... Right, in episode 3, Eva teacher read out all the names individually and said that they all died, and within those names that she read out was Kanon and Shannon. I remember that now. Is that what she's talking about? Because he said in episode 3 that everyone died individually, so I've written the red truth here. In episode 3, in the 6 locked rooms of episode 3, right? Here we go. So, let's see, second twilight, first twilight. Okay, 6 people are dead. Yep. And then with Nanjo's murder, because the whole Nanjo thing was here we go. Eva Tiche cornering Nanjo. After Jessica was injured, Eva was constantly under Battler's supervision. Battler is neither the culprit nor an accomplice. By this, we can establish a perfect alibi for Eva. There are no more than 18 humans on this island. No life forms other than humans have any connection to this game. Kinzo, etc. All the names are dead, including Shannon and Kanon are dead. Battler is alive. Eva is alive. Jessica's alive. Eva was with you the whole time, Battler. So committing a crime was impossible for her. Of course, Battler is the culprit. He wasn't forging an alibi for her, and he took the possibility that she was the culprit into account, watching over her actions carefully. No chance existed for Eva to do anything suspicious. In short, at the time of the crime, only Nanjo and Jessica were in the servant room. Okay? Usually Jessica has not committed murder. She was not involved with Nanjo's murder. Her eyes are completely blocked. It's impossible for her to carry out a murder like that. Neither Eva or Battler killed Nanjo, nor were they involved. The culprit who killed Nanjo was neither Battler nor Eva nor Jessica. No actions caused by Jessica's body had any relation to or influence on the murder of Nanjo. This has also applies to Battler and Eva. Nanjo's death was a homicide. Of course, it was with a direct method of murder, not a trap. They readied their weapon. I actually did not type type there, but okay, there we go. They readied the weapon and killed him with it directly from the front at point blank range. The culprit appeared openly before Nanjo's eyes, and as they both looked at each other's faces, the culprit killed them. The wretch only tells the truth. Absolutely no factors other than humans participate in this game board. The one who killed Nanjo was definitely human. A human with their feet on the ground held up a weapon and killed with it right before his eyes. Those were the red truths regarding Nanjo's death, right? And that has been one of the hardest red truths to solve in this entire visual novel, from what I remember. However, so the trick that Erica's claiming got Battler is that Eva teacher specified that Kinzo to Nanjo are all dead, and that Battler's alive, Eva's alive, Jessica's alive. But now I'm thinking episode 3, because she specifies in episode 3 that let me think about it. She goes, no life forms other than humans have any connection to this game. Kinzo's dead, Cross is dead, Natsu is dead, Hideyoshi is dead, George is dead, Rudolph is dead, Kiri is dead, Ross is dead, Mari is dead, Genji is dead, Shannon is dead, Kanon is dead, Goro is dead, Kumasawa is dead, Nanjo is dead. Those 15 are all dead. Battler is alive, Eva's alive, Jessica's alive. And she's saying this trick got Battler because she didn't say everyone else, she just said those people are dead. And so people don't have... But I still don't understand Erica's point completely here. I still think she's being still think she's missing a big opportunity by not specifying their names.
そうだな。あの時のトリックは18人分の名前と実際に存在する18人が食い違うことだ。
Yeah, I wonder why.
未知の人物が混入する余地を許していた。
That trick worked because 18 names given didn't match up with the 18 people who actually existed, leaving room to add in an unknown person. But that was before she specified that there were only 17 people on the island. That's before she specified there were only 17 people on the island, right? So that's why, because Kinzo didn't actually exist at the time. Right! Now I remember. Okay, now I understand Erica's point. But Erica, filthy. Erica, that's filthy. You're getting bamboozled real hard here, Erica. I get her point. So she's saying everyone else, because by saying everyone else, that could mean that not everyone exists there. But she's also... It's a double-sided sword. Double-edged sword, because... Yes, you're confirming that even if someone isn't, you know, one of the people that we think is in that room isn't actually in that room because they're already dead or whatever, so it leaves room for an extra person. It's a double-sided sword, double-edged sword, because what if there's a person that is two people, that we think is two people? By doing that, you're not confirming. Okay, you know what? Sure, it's not a character assassination. Not yet. Fine. Eric has a good point to it. Eric has a good reason for it. Fine. But I still don't like it fully. I get it, but I still don't like it fully because she's not specifically confirming that Kanon is in the room. Battler's eating her good, yo. This is a good way to have the readers, you know, get tricked as well. The readers can get tricked by this too. But I know what's going on. I think at least I do. So, this is so complicated. Erica, no. Erica, no. Erica, that's a mistake. No. Oh, Batman, you got her good. Batman's cooking. Batman's cooking right now. You should do both. Do everyone and then check individually. Please! This is a mistake! It doesn't! No, it doesn't! No, Erica! Erica, you're incompetent in red! What are you doing? Look at Batman smile. Batman knows exactly what's going on. I feel like I know what's going on. Batman, you know, is this how Berto felt like? Because Berto the first 4 episodes was just acting, right? Acting like, oh yeah, pretty crafty of you, Berto. Man, what a freaking idiot. Yeah, pretty crafty of you. This must have been what Berto felt like. Knowing the truth. Man, you know, knowing the truth, if my truth is right, is fun. I can see why you guys are enjoying this. Just watching me theorize and making dumb theories. And you know the truth, you're like, yeah, pretty crafty of you, Aaron. Idiot. Now I know what it feels like. Yeah, Erica, yeah, pretty crafty of you, totally. Man, didn't... Idiot. Kanon and Sean are the same person, though. You never would have thought about that, did you? If Battler was planning to a new trick like the one used for the murder of Nanji the third game, where the names and number of people would be used to create false alibis, then even naming off all 70 people and checking their positions left a trace of uncertainty behind. Oh baby, this is a mistake. There's an element to this that nobody's thought of before, and if Eric hasn't thought of yet. And if he skillfully manages to slip somebody past the names and numbers of people.
例えばですが、この島に未知の暗殺者 X が紛れ込んでいるとします。仮にその X の名をプルプルピコマルと名付けましょう。
プルプルピコ again. Not him again. プルプルピコマン。
なるほどな。全員の名を挙げて所在確認をしても、プルプルピコマルとやらはその網にかからないってわけだ。
そういうことです。この島には17人しかいない。そして17人の所在はここであるとされても、それだけでは不十分なわけです。
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. In theory, you're right, Erica. You're not wrong. Your point is very valid. But,
前科もあるわけですからね。
Oh no, Erica. Oh.
しかし、全員というのはあまりに範囲の広すぎる言い方です。
Beto, don't reveal more about yourself than you're already gonna do.
他の言い方でうまく言い直せないでしょうか。
いや、ここで全員という言葉から逃げると、エリカはそれを根拠に全ての犯人をプルプルピコマルトやらの仕業で逃れきっちまう可能性がある。かつての俺もお前との戦いで未知の18人目 X だけを根拠に複数の謎にくさびを打ったことがある。
全員という言葉の重み。
Oh yeah, it's double-sided, this one. Carries heavy significance in both ways, Erica. Oh man, you gotta open up your mind.
よーく考えてお返事くださいね。
I'm not sure Battler's the one that's supposed to think very carefully. I think you may be the one that has to think carefully here. Batter's doing great acting skills, by the way, because Batter surely knows all this, right? Erica wore a full but evil smile, confident that she had made a powerful move. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Players on the witch side must eradicate all possibilities that would be possible for humans. If I don't crush any chances for this ridiculously named Puru Pico man right now, he'll be used to explain everything the witch does. That was a move I liked to use in my old games with Beato. Back at the very beginning of the fight, my counterattacks were all based on an unknown person, 19th person next. Because of that, it had been necessary for Beato to restrict the number of people on the island and eliminate any unknown person hiding somewhere. In that case, this time is the same. So, just like Beato did, I need to get rid of any leeway in which that X can exist. The number of people on the island has already been declared, but since she's suspecting tricks involving the names and number of people, saying the same thing again won't satisfy her. In that case, I have no choice but to respond to her repetition request and use the word everyone. That word has a disturbing ring to it, though I haven't figured it out yet. It feels like there's some kind of demonic killer move hidden within it. Damn, after insulting Beato so much and saying that the witch side had a huge advantage, I'm feeling this much pressure from just a single repetition request.
Distraction ですね。
チェス用語のか。
はい。敵の駒に圧力をかけ、移動を強いて、敵陣形を自らに崩させる手法のことです。
全員というあまりに広域で強力な駒に私は移動を強いているわけです。バトラさんにとってはこれによって生存者全員のアリバイが完全に保証され以後の不可能犯罪を私に言い逃れさせないことが可能となるでしょう。何を恐れます？あなたにとって強力な一手じゃありませんか。
しかしそれはお前が敷いた上での手だ。お前はそれによって俺の何かの陣形を崩そうとしている。
どんな妙手も相手に望まれたならそれは握手に同じです。しかしここで全員という言葉を避けることも難しい。
Direct truth can cut the weak reasoning of the human side apart over and over. In the past, I feared its ruthlessness. However, I quickly learned that it could be used as a basis for a counterattack.
赤き真実は殿下の宝刀か。ベアとの気持ち、今は痛いくらいにわかる。
It can kill with ease, but it's not something to be used with abandon. Using it carelessly can corner the witch side instead.
どうします？放流でも結構ですよ。
いや、わかった。認める。
That's not in red yet.
それ以外の全員がいとこ部屋にいることを認める。
Yes. そうだ。グッと
ありがとうございます、バトラさん。実に美しくバッサリです。はあ、困りました。この状況で魔女からの手紙が現れたりなんかしたら一体誰を疑えばいいのやら。
She said she was in trouble, but her face didn't look troubled at all. On the contrary, she looked as though she had just succeeded in making a very important foundational move. In the Witch's game, even a single mistaken move is fatal. In both chess and shogi, you can't take back a move once you've made it. That last exchange had left a bad aftertaste, as though flesh had been torn and bones broken.
所在確認はこれで十分のはずだ。ゲームを進めてもらおうか。
そうします。ドラノール。はい、エリカ卿。それでは早速始めましょう。慈悲深いゲームマスター様がくださった権利を。
Let's go! Duct tape time!
はい、心得ております。ガートルード、コーネリア、3部屋許された権利のうちの2部屋分を行使します。
緊急慎了解するものなりや。
いとこ部屋と隣部屋を封印。これで犠牲者以外の全員を封じました。これ以降何が起こっても封印の中の人間たちは問題となりません。
It has been done. The seals are in.
扉、窓の封印により、いとこ部屋、隣部屋の両部屋の密封は保証されました。
Okay. For just an instant, that red longsword had returned to Delano's hand. There we go. Frederica Berncastle makes her move. She had been given permission to draw it. Here we go, the red seal, the duct tape. Thanks to the red truth that she had finally gained. When the fight concerned these two sealed dreams from now on, Lana will be able to use that merciless blade, the red key. His overwhelming power could slice even the Game Master in half. For a while, Eric and Delano grinned at each other, entranced by the ruthless red light that was burning to their eyes.
上席補佐官、謹んでお尋ね立てまする。
Senior Aide? What, Gertrude?
何か。人間側プレイヤーは魔女の出題を人間の仕業で読み解くのが戦い方と知るものなり。
あなたもそう言いまし。
なればなぜにエリカ卿と上司ドラノールは犯行の余地ある人間を自ら減らすように戦うなり。
Cornelius' question was very simple. Those two had made this move boldly and treated it like a very powerful one. It is powerful, so it almost made it seem as though this move would greatly damage the witch. However, if you thought about it, Erica was just strangling her own neck.
これよりどのような事件が起こるかもまだ分からぬと知りたまう。むしろ所在を確定させない人間が多い方が人間に有利ではないかと推測するものなりや。
今はまだ今日も上司主席がそれを明かす段階にないと知りさせまする。
死後陳謝するものなり。
That's okay, Cornelia. Show more of your personality. You two just haven't had much personality other than being your servants for Delano and Erica, so that's okay with me. Idle chatter. Cornelia looked like she wasn't satisfied. In the previous game, in order to help Kind escape from his study, Batra had made desperate efforts to crush his locked room using a variety of methods. As a result, Kind had escaped into the darkness of the night, and it had later been impossible to treat him like an elusive phantom. Possible, not impossible. In other words, locked rooms were advantageous to witches and disadvantageous to humans. Witches proposed locked rooms, and humans destroyed and denied them. Those were meant to be the standard tactics of this game. And yet, Erika created locked rooms herself and sealed the full 11 people in them. In other words, this was the same as abandoning the right to use those 11 people when explaining all of the later tricks. Badr had also once sought to confirm the locations of certain people, but that had been to check whether certain pieces existed with which he could break locked rooms. A completely different situation. Why had Erika taken these 11 people, who were supposed to be her pieces, and sealed them in the locked room? I think it's because she knows the trick can be done in human ways, right? Erika knows the tricks can be done in human ways, so I think it's because she knows it can use it in human ways. By locking these 11 people here, she's limiting who could be the culprit, who is possible for doing the murders. And if she knows it can be done in human ways, this is advantageous for her. That's what I think. Cornelia didn't have enough experience out on the field to understand this move, which only looked as though they were trapping themselves. I think it's a powerful move.
不気味な一手ですね。一体エリカは何を企んでいるのでしょう。
攻撃とは限らねえさ。チェスも将棋もそうだろ。キングの守りを固めておくのだって立派な戦略だ。
つまりこの2部屋の封印は攻めでなく守りだと。
そう考えるのが妥当だろうぜ。おかげで生存者たちにちょっかいが出しづらくなった。第2の番が実行しにくくなったってわけだ。
That too, I guess.
ああ、なるほど。
The love trial.
魔女側は謎を多く提示した方が有利。
そうだ。何しろ一つでも謎が通れば魔女の勝ちなんだからな。多くの密室を提示した方が有利に戦える。
The mysteries that the witch side sets up are equivalent to attacks. The human side must perfectly intercept all of those. It's almost like a penalty kick face-off where conceding a single goal means defeat. So, the witch side wants to increase its number of attacks. The human side wants to lower the number of attacks. When Battler had fought on the human side, he hadn't thought of the survivors holding up in a room as being particularly useful. However, from the witch side's perspective, the strategy was simple but effective. What made Beato incredible was the way she had bluffed and sneered at that as though it was useless. On the inside, she must have been very worried about how to break down all of those barricades in each game, right? Because Beato's acting is S tier. We've already established that, as how she's able to laugh at Battler's incompetence and still act like she's actually at a disadvantage. But really on the inside, at times, yeah, it was rough. Right now, I'm sure of that.
なるほど。事件が発生できないように守りを固めるのも人間側の戦い方なんですね。
Strengthening your guard to make it hard for a crowd to courage when it's wait for the human side to find, yeah.
しかし、それは平凡な一手だ。
I didn't think about it like that.
あの名探偵フルド・エリカがあれだけ自信満々に強打するほどの一手じゃない。
Would Erika be happy after playing a defensive move? Though this move looks as though she's restraining herself, it's also extremely unlikely that Erika, of all people, played a defensive move.
これはきっと守りじゃなく攻めなんだ。どういう攻撃か理解はできねえがな。
Because yeah,
次は私たちの手番ですが、どうしますか？
とりあえず表向きは奴は第一の番の推理ではなく第二の番を防ぐための守りに手番を費やした。押さば引け、引かば押せだ。ならこっちは攻めていくしかない。
攻めればいいやら。
I mean, the love trial has to go, okay? Someone's gotta die in the second Twilight. Two
ゲス
people.
トハウスはかなりの守りになっています。
そうだな。ゲストハウスの全域が今やエリカの支配下に見える。しかしビショップやナイトのように敵陣に食い込むのを得意とする駒だっていろいろある。
True. Battler snapped his fingers, and a single butterfly appeared from the darkness, then flew up to the chessboard, trailing gold dust behind it. It landed without a sound, and then transformed into a black piece representing the witch's darkness.
X-ray。これもチェス用語だったな。
はい。
一見敵の支配下に見えるマスが、実際は自分の駒が十分に影響力を効かせていることを見透かして攻撃する高等技法です。
エリカ、生存者を全て密閉し、次なる俺の攻撃を防げると本気で信じている。それは甘い考えだな。
Battler raised his new black piece high. His target was a single open space deep behind enemy lines.
どう？
ほほ。
これが俺の王手だ。
Battler's my go! He's got an epic response coming. Alright, we'll see. Who did he kill? What's the second Twilight? We'll find out soon, I bet. Soon enough, at least.
これでようやく羽が伸ばせます。まずは屋敷に深夜の散歩と参りましょうか。
A midnight show to the mansion? Isn't it like 2 a.m. where you're at? Alright, Erica, I'm gonna leave you off there because we gotta end this part of Umineko when they cry. So, yes, alright. A lot of locked rooms, some red shoes this part as well. So I do have some homework to do for next part. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I'll be seeing you guys next time for some more investigation, more red shoots. I bet we'll see. But yeah, another very thoughtful part this time. Tricks with amount of people on the island and all that. Plenty of stuff happened. So yeah, I'd say this is a good part of Umineko. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. We'll continue off next time for some more. We are going up in the chapter, so next time let's try to get to the chapter break, to the glass break, and let's try to finish this chapter, and then yeah, we'll see how that ends up. But okay, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it, and yeah, alright y'all, peace!